much. Appreciate you. We go out to lunch. We go to the Ivy. We go to some of these places in Beverly Hills or wherever he wants to go with Denise. And Julian and I will follow with him, and we have a blast. And we're all about lifestyle, you guys. We're all about freedom. And that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about how you guys get free. And the way that you do that is what? The way that you guys get longevity in a business is the same way you do it in all businesses. And the reason that we're going to talk about this for the bit that I'm going to be up here is because, let me ask you all a question. Anybody in here, name me a profession, any profession?
Truck driver.
Truck driver. How long does it take to be a truck driver?
Depends on what's in the truck driver.
Yes, sir?
Probably could take you 6 months and then you
6 months? How long do you get good at it? Good, 8 months to be really good at it? Then you built a route or something? Okay, how long do you get a route going on? A couple of years? Okay. Anybody here a hairdresser? Yeah? How long does it take to become a stylist? 1,600 hours and you got to pass the test? Do you have to serve an apprenticeship? Depending on where you work. If it's Sassoon's in Beverly Hills, it used to be up to 5 years. If it's where I worked at John Peters, it was 1 year. And then when you go on the floor, how long to build a clientele? Years. Huh? How about a lawyer? How about a mechanic? How long to become a mechanic? How long to build a clientele? Does it take years? Okay? Is every profession like that? Why do you guys think this one's different? Why are you guys treating it like a hobby? You guys really want freedom? You guys want to build a castle up on the hill? My wife Juliana said, I want that castle up on the hill in Westlake Village. I said, I don't want that. I want to travel around the world. I want to visit the different teams like Cornell, stand up. Cornell, stand up. Got the #1 team in Europe out of Romania, right there. I want to go to Romania. You know, it costs 10 times more to buy a machine in Romania than it does here in the States, and they're waiting in line. In the Philippines, the average income is 10 to 12,000 pesos. That's about 200 American dollars. I can give you countries like that all over the world. And they're standing in line, and they will eat your lunch. I just saw the manager from Dubai. How are you, my friend? Raise your hand. Everybody look at the back. I went and visited your great country. And by the way, this is the best bottle I've ever had. Thank you very much. I still have it. But I've dropped it a dozen times. It doesn't break. I love it. So Mr. Ashura said, would you come to Dubai? I said, okay. I brought my son, Wadia. Is Wadia in the audience? I brought my daughter, Tiana. Wadia, stand up. Tiana, stand up. I brought my future son, Anthony. Where's Anthony? Stand up. I brought my family to Dubai because Mr. Ashura said, come out. Well, you know, when I came out to your event in Dubai, I saw Indians, I saw Pakistanis, I saw Filipinos, I saw people from Italy, I saw people all over the world. And man, they were hungry. Now, a lot of people wanted to take pictures with me, and they wanted to know who I was, right? Maybe get my signature, take a picture. And some were looking at me like I was competition. You know that's a good thing. You want to know why? Because they're hungry. They're hungry. They're like, what's he coming in my territory? I see Samsia. Where's Samsia? I just saw Samsia. Samsia, where is he? He's here somewhere. Hey, what, #1 guy in Asia. What's he doing in the U.S.? Come on, baby. What's going on here, Cynthia? What? You know what? He goes, I got Asia. I'm coming to the U.S. They're sleeping in the U.S. I'm not saying we're sleeping. I'm just joking with you. We're not sleeping. We're number one. U.S. is number one. Just in case you don't know, the U.S. is number one. It all came from the U.S. It started from the U.S. and it went from Japan to the U.S., to Canada, to Europe, to Asia, to Russia, to Brazil, to the Middle East, to Mexico, and it's going, and it's a movement. It's a movement that's traveling around the world. And you guys got to get fired up. You got to get hungry. You know what? You know what? We're not so up. You know, you go to some of these MLM functions. You ever been to some of these MLM functions? And they're jumping, and they're jumping, and they're jumping, and they got massive production. And there's one guy at the top of the room with a tie. I can't get a tie on. With a tie. And everyone's going, I want to be like him. I want to be like him. I want to be like him. I don't want to be in a business like that. I want to be in a business where I can walk up to anybody in this room and I can say, how long you been in? What's it done? What's the water done for you? What kind of income you making? And I promise you, there's a lot of people in this room doing phenomenal. And you may not even know it. And they're sitting right next to you because we are not a hype group. This is real business. This is a different kind of deal here. Longevity is how you're going to be able to have your freedom. When we talk about our mission of spreading social well-being around the world, what does that mean to you? When you talk about what we do, which is what? Spreading true health around the world. Healthy body. Everybody say healthy body.
Healthy body.
Healthy mind. Say healthy mind.
Healthy mind.
Healthy finances.
Healthy finances.
And healthy spirituality.
Healthy spirituality.
What does that last part mean? It means discovering who I am. That's what that means. Who am I? Why am I here? Are you truly fulfilled with your life? I was asked that by a buddy of mine named Grant Cardone. I'm up in his home. I'm up on the Sunset Hills. I'm with Grant because he bought a machine from Carlos Pantera. And they wanted, Carlos wanted Grant to do some marketing. So Grant said to me, after we got to know each other several times, he said, you want to do business with me? I said, sure, I'll do business with you. He said, fly with me to Vegas. So I flew to Vegas. He said, listen, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell my website, and you can get on the green screen. I'm going to show you how to get on the green screen. We're going to put you, we're going to put me, and we're going to, he goes, this is what he said. He said, and I love Grant. Grant's amazing. He said, let's charge $69 a month. I said, okay. He said, no. Let's make it $99 a month. Okay. He said, no, we're thinking too small. Let's go 129. 159. 199, and then I got a phone call. A friend of mine got locked up in jail, and I said, I gotta go, and I ran out of that room. True story. I ran out to go bail a friend of mine out of jail. They're gonna lock up. There I am, in a room with Daniel, you probably don't even know that. I didn't tell you the story. With Grant Cardone, we're talking about doing a business. We're talking about doing a website to train all the Enagics. And you want to know what my fear was? I didn't want to expose my database, which is you guys. When you get on our email blast, I didn't want to expose it. I didn't want to give it out. Because we have such phenomenal training here, because we have so much already here, I did not feel like, even with the great Grant Cardone, one of the greatest sales trainers in the world, that I wanted to bring that out and expose that. Did I make a mistake? I don't know. Did I lose out on some money? I don't know. Would you guys, some of you bought it? Yeah, probably, yeah. But you know what, man? We got so much going on over here. You guys are the leaders. It's about focus, longevity. Today, you are getting married. Guess who you're getting married to? Enagic. Hey, baby doll. You're looking good, honey. I really had a good time. Did you have a good time? I'm so glad you said that. I'd love to see you again. Would you like to see me again? Would you like to get married? See, this is the thing. You guys got to get married. You've got to see yourself owning this thing. You own Enagic. It's about longevity. He said it, Daniel said it. The top income earners are coming up here. The gurus, the JV Pacifico, Cynthia Brigante, Daniel DiMacaulay, and more. Tamia's coming up, and so many others are coming up. We're all over a decade here. But guess what? If I asked you about your personal businesses, I bet what you've been doing over a decade. Some of you, most of you, unless you're too young. It takes commitment, it takes focus. If you come over here and you spend a little bit of time, it ain't gonna happen for you. I'm sorry. It just isn't. I don't want to lie to you guys. It takes a while to learn the game, and once you learn the game and it comes out of your mouth, and you meet somebody, and Mike in the back, stand up. Raphael, stand up. Christian, stand up. The other Christopher, stand up. Randy, stand up. Okay? Mike, I met you where? At the gym. I complimented you. We had a talk 2 years ago. Then I saw you again. And then you said something to me, and I said, you still confirmed bachelor? You said, no, man. I found the girl in my dreams, and I got married. I said, awesome. Where is she? You introduced me to Lubna, and she told you, buy a machine. You did. You told that trainer next to you, who's one of the top trainers in the world, and then he brought the other trainer. And these are fitness trainers out of Equinox and top places, right? How did I do that? By giving a man a compliment and having a conversation. Thank you. Raphael, same thing. Where I meet you, bro? At the gym. Like I met Mike in the locker room? In the locker room. Did I compliment you? Did I say, man, you're looking good? I want to look just like you. I want to look just like you. Man, what does it take to look like you? Right? Remember the conversation? That's right. And after a while, we started getting to know each other a little bit better. And I said, do you want to take your game to another level? Yeah, remember? I said, you know how you do that, brother? Be different, be unique. I got miracle water, straight from Asia. You know who lives the longest? Asians. I tell you, together, we will tell everybody, and you know what? If they want to get optimal results, they got to drink the water. And now you got it. You brought Christopher. Christopher is a trainer. Yeah, Christian. How many children you got, Christian? How old are you? 26, and you got 3 kids. Are you motivated? What's your wife do? Your wife used to be the designer for the Kardashians, right? You think that this guy's got some connections? I don't even need the wife. He's got connections. You know why? How old is your youngest baby? 3 months. How about the baby before, the older one? 9 months. 9 and 3, that don't add up, but we'll talk about this later. Yeah, you're a stud, dude. You're a stud. Yeah, baby. Okay. And the child above that, home? Huh? 2.5? Okay. Are you 2 guys motivated? Did you guys leave work because you guys are booked every half hour? Why? You booked every hour. Did you give up money to come here today? You're done. Why? Why did you do that? You want longevity. Is that both of you want longevity? Daniel, did you hear that? They want longevity. They want security. They want financial freedom. Did you guys come up and see the castle that I'm building? Did you see that monstrosity? It's a mansion, isn't it? How'd you guys like the elevator? It's a cool ride up, wasn't it? You guys like all the LED lights and the big old skylight? Underneath the kitchen counter, the bar counter, the bathroom counter, the Moroccan lounge counter. Okay, you guys, hear me out. Money makes a good man better and a bad man worse. Money makes a good man better and a bad man worse. It just reveals more of who you already are. The more income we make, the more I feel like I'm going to shrink. The more humble, because we just want to give it. We want to give it. I built that home because I want to make my girl sold me, man. I told her no 12 times. Jelena, stand up, my beautiful wife. The best part of my business. You know? Yeah, and you know what? I told her no a dozen times. She kept saying, happy wife, happy life. I kept saying, happy husband, happy life. Happy husband, happy, it doesn't rhyme, I know, but happy husband, happy life. And you know what? I built it because she sold me on what? Legacy for the grandkids. Right, Wadia, where are you?
Right in front of you.
Right in front of me, Wadia. Let me tell you something. I ran with this guy for the whole time I've been in the business. He did every one of my demos because I didn't want to do those demos. I used to play videos and I come in at the end. And hey, what's up, baby? What's up? What's up? And let me tell you, make this a family business. Make it a family. Bring your children in. Bring your sisters. I have 3 sisters in the business. 2 of them are 6'8", going to be 6'8" too. My son is -3. I don't know what's in front of it is big, right? My daughter Tiana, -2, going to be a -3. Anthony, same thing. They've got an ongoing business. Why do I want that? This is the only business that I was willing to bring in my children. The only business. Because I trusted what I saw. Every network marketing company I did prior to this, I'm not putting down other companies, but I did not feel secure in those programs, so I didn't bring in my children. But you know what? Where's my grandson? He's my next one. He's the next one in line. Where is he? Where's the next one in line? Come up here, Habibi.
It's already a 6'8".
Huh?
Legacy.
This is legacy. This is how it's done, baby. This is how it's done. You know what? And he's not feeling good, but he's here anyways because he knows. He knows what's up. But you know what? Come over here, handsome. Come here, handsome. You know, can you imagine having a father like my son Wadia and a grandfather like me? Hi, honey. How are you? How you feeling?
I'm doing well, actually.
What have you seen from this business as far as the freedom that we've had as a family, being able to be with each other? You know, could you share that? And why do you think that this is something good for everyone to do? Would you mind sharing that?
Well, if you start doing this business, your whole entire life will actually increase in every single field of it, from your freedom, your family, your love life, everything. It's a business, not only that, but it's a family. Everybody you meet in every place in your area will become connected as in one. And it's just an amazing feeling for everybody. And that's how I see it.
It's a family business. Make this a family business for you guys, but you gotta focus. And this is why we do this thing. This is why we do it. And believe me, I was hard. I was hard on my son Wadia. This is what I used to say with Wadia when we first started. I said, Wadia, I got a demo in Santa Barbara. Can you go do it? Sure, Dad. He always said yes. Afterwards, he'd be driving home. I said, where are you right now? He said, I'm driving home. I finished the demo. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean you're driving home? He said, I finished the demo, Dad. Actually, he calls me Baba. I finished the demo, Baba. I said, Habibi, did you shake a hand? Did you hug anybody? Did you kiss any babies? Dad, what are you talking about? I did the demo like you want me. I said, turn around, go back. The meeting after the meeting is more important than the friggin' meeting.
That's right.
The meeting after the demo is more important. It's about connection. We are what? We are in the connection business. You guys get that clear. We are in the connection business. You take an acquaintance, you turn him into what? No, you guys don't got it. It starts with a stranger. You take a stranger. I forgot. You take a stranger, turn him into an acquaintance, take the acquaintance, turn him into a friend, then take the friend and turn him into what? A partner. And then talk about what's in it for them. And paint a vision about, may all your dreams come true. Find out what their dreams are. And take your conversation towards that. It's all about these things. This is what we do. And this is how we create it. But you know what? You guys got to look at this as though you own Enagic. You have to take ownership of this business. You guys own it. How many owners in the, how many business owners? I want to see your hands. Everybody that's a business owner, put your hand up. Okay? Okay? The rest of you are all employees or you work for corporate America, right? Yeah, what? Enagic. That's right, Kenny. Kenny and Shadi, you walked away from your careers, right, as full-time business owners. What did you do, Kenny? Huh? You own a supermarket. That's not a small thing. Was that a big commitment? How many years? 4 years. What does it cost to own a supermarket, may I ask? Couple of $1 million. And what's the monthly inventory for merchandise? 500,000 a month? What's your profit margin? 3%.
Wow.
Daniel, I guess I'm done. Hey, can you imagine? I got Bob Gridelli and Daniel DiMccully in my downline. Am I a lucky son of a gun? Huh? You know Michelle Reddy, the whole Midwest? That's all mine. Europe. You know how that happened? Happened in my first 6 months, and then I'm done. And my 11th client and my 49th client, semi-retired. First 6 months. You guys, keep recruiting. The reason that I got to where I am is because I get more no's than you. I get more no's because I ask more. So keep asking, keep talking, keep sharing. Think about the house on the hill. Think about your legacy. Think about those things. And you own this company. You are the owner of Enagic. Treat it like you are the owner. Okay, are we with us? Everybody say yeah! Yeah! Okay, Daniel. Amen. There's my boy. This guy is the best network marketer I've ever met. I love him. I wish I had one more. But honestly, I have so much respect for this man. He doesn't need to work at all, but he works anyways because he loves his distributors, his downlines, guys like Dang and Jonathan and so many different people underneath him. The Tony Max that he talked about today and everybody else. He's so committed and he's such an example of what this business is supposed to be about. Can we please give it up for my friend Daniel DiMccully? Thank you.
All right, guys, let's give a hand for Eli.